All right, so today I'm going to walk you through the performance management application inside of Ops in a Box. So this is a really unique application in that it allows you to take and compare a single person to a group of people, typically top performers, to see where the differences are in the behaviors that lead to outcomes. So let's take a closer look. In the performance management application, the first thing you want to do is pick the person who you're analyzing. In this case, we're going to take Cynthia, and we're going to compare Cynthia to a group of people who we've selected. These are our top performers. We've got Keith, Jose, Harold, and Susan. Now, down below, what we're going to be able to do is start analyzing a bunch of different sales metrics to see where Cynthia compares to this control group. So our first one is our closed won analysis. Right now we're looking at the last 4 quarters. You can change that to be 6 quarters or 2 quarters, just depending on how you want to look. But what we see is that Cynthia's closed about $400,000 over the last 4 quarters, where our control group on average is closing closer to 900. So Cynthia's doing about half of the control group. Interestingly, though, as we look at the closed won op count, Cynthia and the control group have closed the exact same amount. Cynthia's closed 29, where on average, our control group together has closed an average of 29 deals per person as well. So there's an interesting indicator here that Cynthia's closed half of the revenue, but the same amount of deals. And we can see that being played out as we look at the average sales price. So here's our first indicator, something that we might see as a behavior we want to control. Cynthia on average is closing a deal size of 13,000, where our control group is closing an average of 30,000. So this is a coaching opportunity. Perhaps we need to work with Cynthia to improve their ability to sell larger deals, expand the deals, add new products, whatever it is. This is a way that we can start seeing some of those differences. So let's take a closer look at some more data, see what else we can find. So we can also look at the created ops. So here we can see Cynthia and our control group over the last 4 quarters has created about the same number of ops in each quarter. So that's a good sign. And then we get into conversion rates here. I know my face is closing it, but this last row here is actually our win rate. But we can see the conversion through the entire funnel. I like to spend a lot of time looking at this data because here we can see a really interesting indication as well. We're seeing that Cynthia is closing about 10.5% of their deals, where our control group on average is closing about 14%, about 4 points higher in our control group. So there's another opportunity here. And if we look earlier in the funnel, we can actually see where this starts breaking down is in our discovery stage. Cynthia is only converting about 68% of the opportunities they get into discovery, whereas our control group is converting 77%. So right there is another lesson, another flag. Something that we can do is work with Cynthia to ensure that they're creating more deals in discovery. Maybe they need a better qualification process. Maybe we need to work more closely with the BDR team. But there's an opportunity here to bump up the amount of deals coming into the top of the funnel, hopefully impacting the number of deals also coming out at the bottom of the funnel. And we can look further at the velocity, looking at the days and stage between the groups. Really interesting here is seeing that Cynthia is spending on average 72 days in discovery, where our control group on average is spending 24 days. So another indicator that there might be a problem here. Maybe we're not getting through this discovery quick enough, not building champion alignment, not asking the right questions. If we can get this number down, we might see more deals able to come through the funnel. So all of this data is available in a deeper analysis in the tabs at the top, so you can really get down to the deal level and analyze things in more detail. But this is a great way to help performance management, really looking for those behaviors that we can control to get the output that we're looking for. So that's it for today. If you do have any more questions, feel free to reach out to us. You can get us at sales@opsinabox.io, or you can chat with us on our website, or you can reach me on LinkedIn. Thanks a lot.